In this video, I'm going to share with you how to detect a fair price. Because as a trader or quant trader or investors, you must know the fair price of the markets. If you do know the fair price, you might be buying at higher price or selling at lower price. This is why we don't want. The correct way of identify fair price is the edge in the markets. So if you can have the skills to identify the fair price of a product, you have certainly an edge in the markets. So in this video, I'm using a very simple model. It's called Z-score modeling, which can identify edge in the markets. Let's dive in. So what is Z-score in simple terms? So Z-score is a statistically measurements how far a data point is deviates from its mean. So let's just dive into a simple formula. You can see this formula is represented by Z-score is actually the score minus the mean divided by standard deviations. So the score is the data point minus the mean. You can actually imagine this is the length, the difference between the current data point and the moving average, so-called the fair price. The difference between the fair price divided by the volatility of its. Very simple examples. So this is how it looks like for a normal Z-score. So this is the normal distribution curve. What we can tell from this curve is actually you can see from 0 that has the highest probability density. It means that 0 is normally the mean, means that this data is keep occurring at the same time, keep occurring. So as a trader, we must either detect the patterns that is keep happening at the same time, which is the mean, or we can detect something that is extremely abnormal, which is the standard deviations. So you can see something like here or here, the data point is very abnormal. It's something like 2 ST or 1 ST above from the Z-score. So this is how it looks like from the theoretical part of the Z-score. So for the actual part, for the real life trading, how you can use it, let's dive into it. Yeah, just open the trading view. And then you can see one very simple example. In this case, I actually plot a moving average of 60, and then I also create a Z-score using 60. So you can see a very simple terms. Let's just assume this 60 moving average is the fair price of the markets, because it's calculated the 60 past 16 data and the price, the close price of the markets, BTC price, and then you just calculate it averagely. So we can see that this is pretty a fair price of the markets. So we can notice one very simple things. You can see whenever the price goes up, it will definitely follow back, to touch back the 60 moving average. For example, in this case, go up, touch back. Go down, sure will have touchback. Just see. Go down, sure you have touchback. Go down, the price, sure will touch the 60 moving average. This is the fair price. So how do we use this as a trading indicator? Then I convert into the Z-score. You can see here is the Z-score I actually created. So we can either use it to trend. For example, close above, the Z-score goes above and I go for long or short. If close below, I go for short. Same thing like moving average. Or you can use to detect a patterns. For example, if I set a threshold upsets, if I set a threshold of 2, for example, in this case, once hit threshold of 2, then I go for long or go for short. It depends. And after go back to the fair price, go back to the mean, then I close my long or short position. So this is how Z-score is trading about. And I'm pretty sure this is how you should use Z-score to trade. And as a quant trader, we do not guess, but we validate. So in this case, I actually done a very simple example of how to use Z-score. I do not share with you how to exactly done Z-score. I want you yourself to think how to use this Z-score to actually trade based on the past data. I can show the result. It's very impressive. So here's the result. Yeah, you can see the result is very impressive. So it's earning around 300% overview. And it's open around 100 total of number of trades, and then the maximum is 33%. And then we can see that the Sharpe ratio is around 0.5, which is very good. Sortino ratio is 1.4. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then average trade is 1.6. Yeah, I mean, the performance metrics is very nice for this strategy as well. So this is how you must use Z-score trading in your trading strategy. Of course, in this video, I'm not going to share with you how to exactly done to create your own trading strategy using Z-score. But the idea is there. The idea is there. Just need to do it using the concept that I just implement in the PineScript tutorial. Just use back the concept and then you just develop your own trading strategy using Z-score. This shouldn't be a very hard decisions and very hard things to do it. Yeah, it's proof that it is working. If you got any answers or uncertainty about Z-score trading in the comment, you can just ask me in the comments down below and I will answer it. If you got any questions regarding trading or anything like Z-score trading, Bollinger Band, or PineScript, or Python, whatever, Excel, you can just join our Discord group. Now you know all about Z-score trading, but this is just a start. Very simple introductions on what is Z-score trading. So if you want to know more about how Z-score trading works, you can just start to experiment yourself. Just use back the concept that I just shared with you in the PineScript editors strategy. Just think of it how you should implement in the Z-score. I truly believe that if you work hard, you can surely get the result as I am just showing the result. Thank you for today's session and I will see you in the next video.